Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and today I am making this adorable slider card. And it's not only a slider card, it's also an easel card. So it goes on display lovely. I'm using the new FAWN Hay there, Hayride. So stay with me. Pardon me. Oh, stay with me and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, my little bits and pieces here. Okay, so I am using, this is the new Hey There, Hayride. Hey There, Hayrides. So you get the tractor, little farmer, and then you get some little kids. You get the animals. You get the hayride cart, hay bales, pumpkins, and it says, "Hey there, hope your day is filled with fun. It's your birthday, riding by to say, have a happy fall." So there's lots on here, and it's just pretty darn cute. Okay. So this is not only a slider card, but it is also an easel card. So to create the easel card, you're going to take your paper, and so it's 5.5 by 8, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. 4 1/4 and 2 1/8. So that's pretty easy to remember. It's just me today. Hi, Darlene. So I'm just going to fold that to create a mountain fold, and that will be my card. Okay, now to decorate the card, I cut 2 pieces that are 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to put that one on the front. And this is the new plaid paper by FAWN. And I'm going to sneeze. So we'll just put that on. To the front of my card. And then to create the step for the easel part, I've got 2 pieces of white, and then I have a piece of the green plaid. Thank you, Anne. 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then I've got 2 white pieces exactly the same size, and that's just to make it a little, give it some thickness so that the front of the card has a section to rest upon for the easel. So I'm just going to put that on, layering it up. This just gives it some depth so that it has a little ledge to lean on. Okay, so then I'm just going to attach that to the front of my card, like so. And then there is the easel. I'm just going to be right back. There. Okay. So there we are. So that is the easel card. Okay. Now we're going to make the slider. So I have my white paper here. And this white paper cardstock is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And on this, I am going to make some clouds. My favorite thing to do, as you know. Just to have a nice little background here. And there we go. May as well put one more. Okay, so that's my clouds for my background. Now, the other thing I want to do on here before I start my slider is I'm going to do some stamping. Now, this is the piece that's going to go over top of where I'm going to cut. So it's going to go right here. So this will just give me placement for my corn. Okay. So I'm just going to put my corn here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some, so that's about 1 inch. I'm just going to take some paper tape, and it's 1 inch as well. And I'm just going to lay it down here. Okay. And then I'm going to take my cornstalk. And I'm stamp them on here. And this also comes in the stamp set. Okay. All right. I also stamped a little sun in the top. And that I've used this many times. This is called All the Clouds. And it had the perfect little sun that I wanted. So I'm just going to put that there. And I'll color it later. So I'm just going to put that up in the corner. All right. And then I'm going to put my sentiment. So my sentiment is riding by to say it's your birthday. So I'm just going to get my stamps out. And you want to do all of your stamping and everything prior to putting it all together. All right. Now, so here's your birthday. So I'm putting riding by to say it's your birthday. Okay, and we'll just stamp that into place. Okay. My tape has got my drawer. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, look at. lid came off. And now I have ink all over my hands. Big time. Holy doodle, girls. What a mess. So the lid was off, fell off in my drawer. And when I reached in, I got ink covered my hands. Holy moly. Ink has never been my favorite thing. Did I ink that? Better do it again. Okay, so now we have our background all done. Alrighty, put that away. Holy moly, look at that. Just one moment.
Call from Secretary Knuckles. Call from Secretary Knuckles.
Okay. They'll leave a message. Alrighty. Now I got the background all done. Now we're going to create. Okay, I just have to wash my hand better. That has to be my worst ink catastrophe. Okay. Oh, just one sec. Scrapbookers Anonymous, Marilyn speaking.
Good afternoon. I have a question. I purchased the Spellbinders advent calendar, and I just wanted to see if you know whether.
Oh, they'll be here next week.
Next week, okay. Can you please confirm that I'm on the list, or?
And what is your name?
Kate Olshansky. Olshansky.
Kate?
Kate.
Okay, and what's your phone number, Kate?
204 230 6760.
Okay. If I don't call you back, you're on the list.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye. All righty, I'm back. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to make a little slit for the slider. So I'm going to move this to 1/2 inch. I want it about 1/2 inch from the bottom. So I'm just going to move that 1/2 inch, and I want it about 3/8 of an inch in. So I've got it at 3/8 of an inch here, and I'm going to go. Oops, I'm going to go down to 3/8 on this side. Okay, so there's my first cut. I want the cut to be about 1/4 of an inch. So I've just moved that down 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm sliding it back up to the 2/3. Okay, so now I have my little channel here. All right, there's my channel. And I'm just going to snip the ends off. And then I have my 1/4 inch slit. All right, so there it is. I think I need a new blade. Okay. going to give that a sand. Okay, so there is my slit. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to make the little slider part. Now, because I want it a little longer, because it's going to accommodate the cart and the tractor. All right. So what I did was I cut a piece of chipboard because we don't have pennies anymore. So I cut a piece of chipboard and I cut a piece of cardstock. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach those two to the back, and I'm going to use my foam strips. So I'm just going to put a foam strip right in the middle of this paper. Now, the reason I'm not using two pieces of chipboard is because it made it too thick. All right, so I've got the chipboard on the front, and then I have the paper on the back. So I'm going to take off that backing, and I'm going to put this on top like that. So it gives you some space there. And then I'm just going to add my chipboard. Now my chipboard is 3/4 of an inch wide. So then you can make it however long you want. Okay, and then it slides quite nicely. See that? So the weight of the chipboard slides it along. All right, next. Now I'm going to want to be able to attach my tractor on there. So I'm just going to add a little piece of white cardstock. It's just plain ordinary white cardstock, and I'm just going to attach it. Just so it hangs over a bit so that I can attach my tractor. So it really doesn't have to hang over too much. I've got this one piece here. So this is going to cover this part. So I want to make sure that there's just about 1/4 of an inch showing so that I can attach my tractor to it. All right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to add some foam strips to the back here. All right. So I'm just going to add, and these are the perfect width for the bottom here. And I'll just turn that on. Okay. And then I'm going to put some on the sides. Okay, and then I'll just add some to the top here. If you don't have foam strips in your basic kit, I recommend it. They come in handy. Okay, and then I'm going to also add some on the inside. And I'll put it here. Now you don't want it to interfere with your slider, so I'm just going to put it like that. And one here and one here. Okay, and then you can see this is still going to slide nicely. See that? So now I'm going to take all the backing off of my tape. So obviously, if it was just one thing, if it was just a tractor I wanted to move, I would just have, say, an 1 inch by 3/4 piece of chipboard. I wouldn't need it to be that long. All depends what you want to slide. Okay, now I have a piece of craft paper, and it's just a smidge bigger than this one. So I'm just going to cut that off. So I'm going to put that on. Oops. And there we go. And then this slides. Now, if you had a piece of chipboard on the back of it, it does not slide. This chipboard is too thick. Okay. All right. So that is our little slider. Now, this is the little cover that we're going to put on here. And then afterwards, I thought I should actually put some texture on here. So I think I'm just going to put some lines every 8th, whoops, just to give it some texture. And then I've got some nice little lines on there. See that? And I think that looks nicer. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the sides here. Now, what I do have to do on the sides is I have to double it up, okay? So I'm going to put it on here. There we go. And I'll take those off. And I do need the height to accommodate the chipboard. And I'm just doubling that up just so that it, yeah, it's a really easy slider. Just to give it the depth for that chipboard. This is actually a very quick slider. And you don't want to put anything on the inside of it because you want it to be able to slide. So this piece is 1 by, I think, by 4 3/4. And so I'm just going to lay that on the bottom here. And you can see I still have that little white piece. And see how it slides? So I still have that little white piece that I can attach my tractor to. So I am going to take a piece of suquang and I'm just going to put it across here so that I can add it to my tractor. Okay, so now we have my tractor and we have There, sorry, I hit the mute button. Okay, so there we go. I just sliced him and now he's in our little tractor. Okay, now we're gonna put that. Before I do that, I'm just gonna color in my sun. I'm just going right over top of my clouds. There we go. And there's my sun. Okay. Of course, I got ink on it there. All right. Now I'm going to take this off my Sukwang and I'm going to do a placement. Now I want these attached. So I think I'll just put a little tiny bit of tape there. Just on the hitch. There we go. And just gonna add it together there. Okay, and I've taken my tape backing off of that. So now I can just kind of put this on here, like so. If I put that right over. There we go. Okay. Hi.
Hey, welcome back from your holiday. Are you doing a class?
I'm just doing my video.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I think I did. Just let me just double check on this. And there we go. How cute is that? Got to get it going. So now it slides back and forth. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to attach this to the easel part of my card. So it's going to go in the center of my card like this, but I don't want to do it at the top. I only want to do it at the bottom. So I'm just going to flip it over like so. And then I'll just put my tape. Then I can see where to put my tape. All right. And then I'm just going to put that right smack in the middle. And then it becomes an easel card. See that?
Call from David Redland. Call from David Redland.
Hello? All right. right, and there it is. How cute is that? And there's our little thing. Now on this one, I put in here, this may be the year to start lying about your age. So I used my Snarky. So it's your birthday, go ahead and eat all the carbs. They say your age is only a number. In your case, it's a big one. So that's a cute. I think I'll put that one in. Not sure who I'm going to give it to, so I think I'll just leave this one blank. But it's pretty darn cute. And then it looks really sweet standing up. Okay. Now I was going to do, today I had planned on doing my solar paste, but I hadn't taken pictures of it. So tomorrow I have a class, but on Friday I'm going to do this solar paste one. Simon Hurley, and you can see how it just sparkles. I love it. Very iridescent. So I'm going to be making this card on Friday, showing you how to use solar paste. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining me. I have a couple of phone calls to return now, and I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's adorable. So the things I used was Hey There, Hayrides. Pretty darn cute. All right. Okay, I have a customer in the store, so I'm going to go. And thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you on Friday.